All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh
Yahweh,
Bahashem
Bahashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Bahashem
Bahashem, Rakakadash.
Rakakadash.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayash Dabadah, the house of David. I'm Ayah Shatad,
I'm Kalam.
coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. Salvation belongeth unto you and you alone. All right? Yahweh meaning he is, he to be, he exists. That is the true name of the Heavenly Father. All right? Bahashem in the name. All right? Yahweh Shai meaning he saves, he delivers, he is salvation. All right? For the nation of Israel. That's the true name of the only begotten Son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right? Bahashem in the name. All right, Rachak Kodash, Holy Spirit, or Spirit Holy, which you must need to call upon the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai with truth, honesty, and sincerity. All right, to wake up to this marvelous, wonderful, glorious truth that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has provided, back on the earth for us today, that we are able to receive His doctrine, His love, His care, His grace, and His mercy. All right, but without further ado, this is going to be a unprompt lesson, and may Yahweh Shem Yahushai just take a hold of it and, let it be edifying unto the body. All right.
This is Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that deserve iniquity, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand."
Right. Read that again. It's the devise.
Oh, device. Salaki, yeah. Salaki. This is Micah 2:1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand."
Right, and we understand the scripture is talking about Esau, Edom. All right, the so-called redskin, so-called rednecks. All right.
Yeah, that's what they are, Redskins.
All right, they're the real redskins. All right. Yahweh Shem Shai said, "Hey, they sleep upon their bed and they meditate evil upon." All right. And being that they meditate evil upon who? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. All right, as well as 2/3 of the nation of Israel. John 8:44. When you got a certain a thirst, all right. What do they call it? Bloodthirst.
Yeah, bloodthirst.
All right, and bloodthirst, as the movie Blade says. All right, you got a bloodthirst to do evil eye, to have an evil eye towards your brother. All right, to have a vengeful spirit. Hey, and have this whole beef that's going on right now with all these drum drill music or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
drill drum.
Yeah, whatever the shit is called. All right. Hey, a low vibration. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, "Hey, woe to them that devise iniquity." All right, devise iniquity, devise sin. Okay, that sin that Esau Edom is promoting. All right, Jake picks up on that sin and promotes it 10 times better. All right, 10 times harder amongst their own brother, and floods throughout the nation of Israel. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, the true children of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got it.
I had something with you said about like who is it speaking on.
Yep.
And then what they're doing to Israel. I'll grab Psalm 7 and start at verse 14. It says, "Behold, he traveleth with iniquity, and hath conceived mischief, and brought forth falsehood. He made a pit and digged it, and is fallen into the ditch which he made. His mischief shall return upon his own head, and his violent dealing shall come down upon his own plate."
Right, and this is what this devil is seeing. All right, he knows that there is going to be
an end all be all for him.
End all be all, but he also knows and understands that he has collateral damage. All right, amongst his own nation.
Yeah,
and he's okay with it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're seeing it now with the Nero and what's going on and shit now.
Yeah,
and how the devil house is divided.
Right, and that's all to portray and to get his ultimate goal. All right. His ultimate goal is that he wants the world in subjection unto him.
The NWO.
Right. He wants that. Yeah. He wants that wolf pack. All right. That NWO.
I was thinking of WCW.
All right. He wants that, as the WCW call it, New World Order.
Yeah,
right?
Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
All right. He established his nations. And matter of fact, it's funny how you look at it. The NWO, you can see different nations. Razor Ramon,
Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash.
You had the NWO Red, and then you had the NWO White.
Right.
Red Horse and Pale Horse. NWO, and that's crazy if you think about it like that.
Yep.
It was the Red Horse and the Pale Horse.
Right. So this is what Yahweh Shem Yahushai is giving you little similitudes to.
Bastard. Yeah.
All right. Not Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
No. I'm saying, this.
Yeah.
We know the Esau Edom.
Yeah, we're just clarifying it for the.
Then I have this one. Isaiah 32:7 says, "The instrument also of the curl is CHURL are evil." And I'm gonna go in that word in the blue letter after I finish this. And it says, "And he divideth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right."
Right. So, and I'm gonna let the brother get the word right quick.
It's Slacky. Let me get this word right here.
Strong's H3596. Kilai.
So
Second entry.
Kilai. So
Kilai.
Cruel. All right, and it is the sense of withholding niggardly. All right, let me see that.
That's why.
Scoundrel. Conniving, lying. All right,
a schemer. Yeah, schemer. He's a
all right.
Loose lip slick. Like saying slick shit, but the law's changing it up and doing weird things like that.
Right, and here's the etymology of the word.
Strong's H3557.
Cool, and it goes into to seize, continue, measure, to measure, calculate. All right, and what does he do? He calculates. This devil calculates on the left hand side to hold you. All right, to hold in. All right, as it continues to go into to continue, to sustain, to endure. All right, he's enduring you in a position, and he's being enduring to deal with you, to put you in a lower case in a position. All right, I'm gonna deal with you right now and give you little trinkets. I'm gonna have the Emancipation Proclamation to make everybody so-called free. All right, but yet you're all slaves on a new plantation, but I'm chiefly focused on those. I'm willing to deal with the collateral damage. All right, and this is what that devil is saying. Can you read that script again?
So let me go back to it. It's Isaiah 32. It says, the instruments also of the plural are evil. He deceiveth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
Right, and the needy speaketh right. Here it is, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, as well as the speckled birds whose father's line goes back, all right, is speaking right. All right.
Call it the prophets of doom.
The prophets of doom. All right. The captives, all right, of this other nation who are speaking correct things. All right. The saints of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Adawan Arataza, we be those men. All right. It's just not the physical poor state, physical aspect of the world being poor and being without substance. The real poverty is being without Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for a child of the nation of Israel. All right, that is us being full-heartedly a broken, battered, and bruised, and without being destitute. All right, this is we have no type of wealth without Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You could have all the physical currency in the world. All right, but if an Israelite is without their power, without Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we are nothing. We have nothing, and these other nations knew that. All right, because wicked men amongst our nation, wicked women amongst our nation. All right, hey, help lead.
Got in the bed with him.
Yeah, became an adversary. All right, unto their own nation, that evil eye. All right.
Let me get back to Micah.
Yeah.
Okay. Back on Micah 2:1, it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity, and work evil upon their beds, when the morning is light, and practice it, because it is in the power of their hand, and they covet fields, and take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage."
Right, and this is exactly what this devil has done. He has oppressed the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, as well as the speckled bird whose father's line goes back. All right, has taken his substance, has taken his field, has came and taken the so-called Native Americans' land. All right, which goes back to the children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as the speckled bird. All right, has taken and taken the heritage and say, hey, you're not those children of the book. These are the children, the people of the book over here. Even though they can't trace their lineage, even though that, looking up your physical lineage by the means of DNA registry may be outlawed in some countries. All right, you can't even look up simple things that are common in other places. All right, that are uncommon, they become uncommon. All right, because this devil knows that they have stolen the heritage of the children of Israel. All right, do with that information as you will and as you may.
It's like a cover-up face of you playing something that you're not.
Right,
you're running from your own identity.
It's blackface.
Yeah.
All right, that's what it is. This is a whole game and a whole system of blackface.
A big ass blackface.
All right. Hey, you put on and you're shining shoes. All right, and pretending as if no different from that overseas celebrity lip sing or celebrity sing off, whatever, whatnot.
They did that shit when he had blackface.
Yeah, and this is the new age blackface. But this has been going on forever. All right. This is going to be here in the book of Baruch. It's going to be chapter 2. Salaki. It's going to be chapter 3 and verse 8, and it reads, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us." So understanding that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has scattered us, all right, for that man to be able to take our heritage, so he could permit and continue his lie. All right, when you're scattered, you're divided. If you're divided, hey, there's no consistency. All right, you don't know who you are, or whose you are. All right, you have nothing. All right, you can't run to anybody. So it says, "Scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquity of our fathers, which departed from the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai," our power. All right, so we departed from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, not taking heed to the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, following after the way of these devils, thinking that they may have a better way for us.
It's like being in the wilderness for 40 years and just going in circles because you don't want to listen to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and follow suit. You think, hey, the grass is greener on this side, Master got better for me. I do what Master say.
Right. So now Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is yet telling us and calling out unto us. All right. As it said in read Micah 2:2 again.
Micah 2:2, it says, "And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage.
Right. So knowing and understand that this is what this devil has had the ability to do. All right. All because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai cursed us. All right. This curse that is upon us is for our disobedience. All right.
Ooh, I'm gonna read here in NLT.
Yep.
It's good. Micah 2:2, and NLT says, when you want a piece of land, you find a way to seize it. When you want someone's house, you take it by fraud and violence.
And whose MO is that? Whose MO? Look throughout the history books. Who has done that? Who has done redlining? Who has done gentrification?
Who got the world?
All right. Who's got the world in his hand? All right. Esau, Edom. Salakia, go ahead.
No, you got it. Like you said, you cheat a man of his property, stealing his family's inheritance. I wish.
Right?
I wish.
Stealing.
You know what that sounds like, what it rhymes with. I wish I was a. All right? You small hat. Thieving Knievens.
Right. Hey, you're seeing it all over in certain places where you could just go into somebody's household if you travel to a certain land and then you are able to say, hey, I stake claim because of my heritage.
And somebody been
and somebody who's been there who can prove their heritage in this place and this land a lot longer than the person who showed up.
Your papers just don't match.
All right. But, that's neither here nor there. Do your own research to find out who those people are. They may have a small hat. They may have, a big hat. They may have some curls on the side. They may not. Right? It doesn't matter. Go and do your research and find out who has the ability to write laws like that and who is gentrification of certain places. All right?
Back on Micah 2:3 says, therefore this said Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye be haughty,
haughtily, Slacky.
For this time is evil.
Right. You shouldn't be puffed up and prideful, Israel, at this time especially. All right. This is what you have done. All right. This is what you will suffer. All right. This is what the devil has the ability, and he shouldn't boast or brag. Because he's boasting and bragging because he think he did it himself. Look what I did to him. I did this. It's all me. I'm self-made.
He got orders.
Right. He said he's self-made. He's the one that devised this wickedness against the nation of Israel. He's the one that set all this in place. He's the one that designed these weapons. Right? Not understanding that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai gave him the blueprint to it all. All right? For what? For a sword. To be furbished against the nation of Israel for the disobedience. But yet, blessed are those who bless Israel, and cursed are those who curse Israel. Esau, Edom has been a curse unto Israel. So how much more is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai justified for getting rid of that which is harmful unto his nation? You got it.
In that day shall one take up a parable against you, and lament with a doleful
lamentation,
daughter, and say, we be utterly spoiled. He hath changed the portion of my people. How hath he removed it from me? Turning away, he hath divided our fields.
Right. And this devil divided and conquered, through having an evil eye towards our brother. Understanding that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai sanctioned it, all right? But he has turned one against another. Classism. All right?
The
perpetual hate. All right? This, you see it in Mexico, right? Mexico, they have the Afro Latina,
the Afro blacks. They like to call them Afro Latinos or something like that.
Yeah. The black Mexicans
Pretty much.
is the only way I can say it because I forget the name, Salakia, because we're not black. All right, but Afro Latina, Afro,
something like that.
whatever.
They always they got afro.
Right.
Let you know it's a nigga.
All right. This is different than the so-called regular Mexican. All right. Here it is. They have divided when we are the same. If your father's line goes back to a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, or Seminole Indian, all right, whether you be a speckled bird, all right, your father lineage go back, you are of the same nation. You might be a different tribe, but same nation, all right, that Yahweh Shem Shai has ordained you to be. All right, you're going to read through 6, actually.
There, Micah 2 and 5, it says, Therefore thou shalt have none that shall cast a cord by lot in the congregation of Yahweh Shem Shai. Prophesy ye not, say they.
Prophesied.
Slaki, yeah. This is Micah 2 and 6. I'm going to slow down. It says, Prophesy ye not, say they to them that prophesy. They shall not prophesy to them. They shall not take shame.
Right. So Yahweh Shem Shai said, hey, even though it goes into, as it reads in the header in the KJV, it says Israel sins and the powers judgment. So Yahweh Shem Shai's judgment. All right. The reason why I had the brother read through 6 is because this is what 2 turds is saying prophesy, yea not. All right. Don't prophesy unto us. Don't give us what we need. We don't want to hear it.
Yeah, we don't care for it.
All right. We don't care for it. But and read it now. Read it in the NLT for me. Go back verses 5 and 6.
Okay. Micah 2, the NLT, it says, Others will set your boundaries then, and Yahweh B'Shem Shai's people will have no say in how the land is divided. Don't say such things, the people respond. Don't prophesy like that. Such disasters will never come our way.
Right.
Talk to me smooth things. Don't tell me the truth.
This is exactly. So this is exactly.
Lie to me.
This is exactly what Israel wanted.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Israel did not take heed to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. So those, speak to me smooth things. When Yahweh Shem Shai, gave us the way, gave us the path, we were to walk and not detour that path. All right. But when we did, we had a consequence for it. All right. This is how this other nation has taken our substance. This is how this other nations have rised above us. All right. This is how these other nations became on one accord and got to have that one council. That's Psalms 83. All right. It's through the disobedience of the nation of Israel. You see, we first have to have ourselves accountable. All right. We have to accept the accountability first and foremost. All right. As we were, as we are, the woman unto Yahweh Shem Shai, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian, men, the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai, as Trump calls us, the prophets of doom. All right. As we are likened unto a woman, we didn't accept that accountability because we all know, all right, that women typically lack a lot of accountability.
Yeah, they run from it.
All right.
It's like a disease.
All right. So we more so have to run to it. All right. That fear, once again, with that fear, you got to run to it to conquer it. Mm-hmm. Even though we'll never truly conquer Yahweh Shem Shai, it's not something in the mind frame that we should think to conquer, but to conform to.
Be accord with.
And be on one accord with.
Mm-hmm.
We should submit. All right. And we should conquer our flesh to submit our spirit. All right. That's all I got.
Yeah, that was it. I wrong pre.
All right. Well, Lord willing, this was an edifying, uplifting lesson. We want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men and women and children listening and learning, and to the Baish Double Dot, the house of David. Till the next time, this is Men of Valor saying Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abba, Shalom.